You will always waste time. We have a certain amount of time on this world, and we will always waste it. We will always waste it. We will spend it to whatever we please. And the reason I say this is because it came about as I was talking in a night kind of talk. It was just allowing myself to see where my mind goes, right? And the idea of wasting time came up in terms of productivity and, you know, and procrastination. And it was the idea that we all waste time. And I say waste as a way to redefine the word or make you see it from a different lens. We see waste as a bad thing, but it's like we can also substitute it for how do we spend, you know? How do we spend? Like, spend as if it's something we give away, something we use. So, whatever word it makes, it's all the same idea and concept, but it's like, how do we use our time? How do we spend our time? You know, as we only got a certain amount of time. So it's like the longer you keep holding things off or procrastinating, it's like you don't know when you'll meet your end. In a sad, dark way to think about it, but at the same time, it's best if you do it now, as you free yourself of any future troubles that might come in the future. And it was like, we all have 24 hours in a day. We all have however days in a month. We all have a certain amount of years. How do you want to waste it? How do you want to use it? How do you want to get the most bang for your buck? How do you want to get the most out of your time? Day in and day out, you know, you put everything in. You put it all in, all your chips to the table. Said, you know, I'm satisfied with my day. I'm satisfied with everything I accomplished. And I mean, the first step, I guess, is just realizing I waste a lot of time. I waste a lot of time. I wait on whatever it might be. Just daydreaming, just procrastinating, just being on my phone, just going out, just things that aren't in alignment to what I want. And now, what is it that you want? Another question that is something you'll have to figure out for yourself. It is. Because I don't have the answers for you. You have to ask yourself. You should be your own guide in that way. Be your own guide. And it's like, you'll find all the answers you need within yourself. Every single thing, it's all within you. You know what you want, but you've been told that you can't achieve it. You've been told that you shouldn't have big dreams because it's going to be crushed. You've been told to conform to what other people think and want you to do. It's like, how long will you keep doing that? How long will you keep doing what other people tell you to do? They may have a good place in their heart for you, but it's not what you want. It's not what you want. They may have good intentions, but it's like, it's not at your own best interest. It's not what you truly want. It's not, because they don't know you. They don't. And it can be the closest people to you. Friends, family. They'll tell you, hey, act this way, act that way. And it's like, when will it come to a time where you can just be yourself? Just be how you want to be. Again, that just comes with asking yourself. Just asking yourself, hey, what is it that I want to be? What is it that, who am I? Who am I? And how'd this even come about? Who am I? It takes time to figure that out. But the payoff is insurmountable. The payoff is so great that it's like the reward for it is so great for taking some time just to do that. And it's like, it's worth it. It's worth the time to ask yourself, to figure yourself out, however long it may be, because at that point you have peace of mind. You have peace of mind. No longer dragged by the chaotic way of the world, people pulling you here, people pulling you there, to one side to another, and you're constantly just bouncing off other people. It's like when you are just standing still, able to make your own decisions. It's freeing. It feels free. You got your own will, you got your own choices, your own life to choose. The world opens up to you. And I guess going back to the overall topic, it's like time. You know, time. It's like, is it worth the time? The actions you are doing now, ask yourself, is it worth the time you're spending on it? Is it worth the time you're spending on it? Is it helping you? Is it benefiting you? You know, is it something you truly want to do? And of course, there's some things you may not want to do. Like, let's say for work. You may not want to work, but there's a reason you do it. You got to pay bills. You got to sustain yourself. So it's like, maybe there's some exceptions. Maybe are some exceptions. I don't know why I could not say that. But it's like oh, I'm sorry about that. But I guess it's like, how long do we just want to keep living the way we are if we're unfulfilled? If we're unfulfilled, how long do we want to keep living like that? How long? Because me personally, I did not want to live how I did, you know, just constantly on my phone, not doing nothing but work, and just watch Netflix, play a video game, just waste away, just waste my time on things that I truly didn't even care about no more. Like, games were no longer fun, shows were no longer as interesting, and the things where my mind was being tried was towards other ideas and other interests. So I dug into it. I was curious enough to see, where would I take myself? Here I am now. I'm gonna just take a sip of this. Anyone wondering? Celsius. It's the sparkling blue raz edition, the Astro Vibe. Amazing flavor. Only reason I'm drinking it is because I like it, and it's like, I'm about to go play soccer. And time. Now that soccer is mentioned, right? Wasting our time. What are we wasting on? Habits. What are the habits we create every single day? What are the choices we make? A cycle that builds up to who will we become in terms of our actions. What is it? Our habits create our lives in a way. It really creates our lives, our lifestyle. Because you can take someone who's highly productive and someone who's not, and it's like, they'll live two different lifestyles. They'll live two different lives, not in terms of just the fact that their own ideas and thoughts shape their world, but it's the fact that it's like, one person will get something done, another won't. They'll spend too much time overthinking. They'll spend too much time in their own thoughts, thinking that they can't do it, thinking that other people will judge them, which in reality, you'll be judged regardless. You will be judged regardless. So it's like, really value your time. Really just value it. Put some self-worth on yourself. Put some worth to your name, to your time, to your ideas, your thoughts, as you discover yourself and create a path for yourself. And it's like, I guess even just thinking, just the longer you think about something, the longer you just keep thinking of things that could go wrong, the longer you keep overthinking in a way that doesn't help you to figure out a solid plan or a foundation for how you're gonna take the challenge on. It's like, you're wasting time. Because you could be effective in overthinking. In the way where you try and see as many holes in your plan as possible. And you get rid of those. You patch it. You create a solution for it. Now that's effective. That's a great use of your time. But if you don't, and you just constantly are in this cycle, and then you don't end up doing it, it's like you did all that thinking just to not do it. Like, why just do it. If you just have to be curious, you literally have to be curious enough to do it, and courageous. It can take some courage to do something new. It can take some courage to just be bad at something, because you're bad at it. It's like you don't want to be bad. You're constantly messing up, but over time you're bad till you're not. You are bad till you're not. And it's like, it's a cause and effect. It's all a cause and effect. Everything we do has an effect to it, in accordance to whatever we do. So it's like, the longer you waste time, it's like the effect of that is the longer you're just gonna not achieve anything, the longer you're gonna put stuff off and all of that. But if you're productive, let's say you start working out, what is the effect of that? You get your body right. You start a diet. What happens? Your body becomes better. Your immune system, your whole overall body, your brain, every part of your body just becomes overall better. Your health, your well-being. And it's like, what are the risks you're willing to take, and what are the benefits that come with it? What are the benefits that come with it? Everything has a risk and a reward. The risk being whatever it may be, the reward being whatever comes with it, good, bad, whatever it might be. And it's like, are you willing to take it and spend the time to achieve it and craft and hone your skills in that? As that's probably one of the most important things. Are you willing, and is it something you want? As I feel like that can lead to a fulfilling life, just doing things you want with good people around you and a good environment, and that's truly how I think about it. And it's so crazy to see that this all came from just me just thinking my thoughts in a video, just as I was letting myself be free, as I was letting myself just do what I wanted, just experience life as it was. And I enjoy it. I enjoy just being able to just speak as freely as I want. And then if I need it, just try and give a more, direct idea. But at the same time, it's like, I always tend to spin off onto other things that just constantly just appear in my mind. It's like you got your main issue, and then like literally like a tree. I have a main issue that I wanted to talk about, and then it's like I'll just branch off into other things, and it's like, before I know it, it's like I feel like I'm grasping at so many things, and it's like and it's like, what can you take away from it, And it's crazy. So, well, other than that, I'm gonna just leave it off there, as I still gotta train. As you can see, I'm in my kit, long sleeve, because it's kind of chilly, or undershirt, whatever it might be, Do I plan on recording it? Probably not, because it's not gonna be interesting or nothing like that. Because it's mainly just drills for shooting and finishing being literally shooting, but that's what I'm gonna be doing for the most part, ball control and finishing. Other than that, hope your day's been amazing. Hope you make the most out of everything. Hope you make the most out of everything. Hopefully something resonated with you. Dreamers turning dreams into reality. Love you.